Hello everyone. Are you ready for today? So in the last class we have learned what is circumference of a circle. So let's begin. The learning objective is to find the circumference of a circle by exploring the relationship between the ratio of the diameter and the circumference. So we have already learned that the ratio of circumference and diameter is the constant called pi. So we are using pi to find the circumference of a circle. So first let's have a quick recap. The difference between perimeter and circumference. Is there any difference between them or are they the same? Actually, perimeter is the distance around a geometric figure. So circumference is also a perimeter. To find the perimeter of a polygon, we can add the sides of the polygon. Whether it is a triangle, a quadrilateral or a pentagon, we will add all the sides. While circle is a closed curve, the distance around a circle is called circumference. And for every circle, circumference is equal to pi multiplied with its diameter. So both circumference and perimeter are the same. Only we refer circumference to circle. The circumference C of a circle is pi times the diameter. Let's see an example. The question is find the circumference of a circle of diameter 12 centimeter to the nearest tenth, because we know that 3.14 is the value of pi. If we multiply it with 2, we will get 37.68. When we round it off to the nearest tenth, that means to one decimal place, your answer will be 37.7 centimeter. The value of pi is approximately 3.14. In the last class, we saw that pi is a non-terminating, non-recurring decimal number. So we have approximated it to 3.14. On the other hand, in the fraction form, we can use it as 22 upon 7. So now you will keep in mind that value of pi is also 22 upon 7. But when do we use 22 upon 7 and when do we use 3.14? Let's see. The diameter of a circular pond is 42 meter. What is the circumference? So remember, whenever diameter is a multiple of 7, we know the multiples of 7, right? The table of 7. When diameter is a multiple of 7, we will use the value of pi as 22 upon 7 so that the calculation is very easy. So the 7 will get cancelled and after multiplying you will get the answer 132 meters. One more example. If the radius of the round table is 28 centimeter, find its circumference. So whenever radius is given, first we will find the diameter. Diameter is equal to 2 multiplied with r. 2 into 28, 56. Now check whether 56 is a multiple of 7. Yes. So we can use the value of pi 22 upon 7 into 56. You will get the answer 176. Now you may have a doubt. What will happen if I use 3.14? Then also you will get the same answer. 3.14 into 56 also you will get the answer as 176 as approximated. But the calculation is little difficult. You have to write 3.14 and multiply it with 56. On the other hand, if you use 22 upon 7, it is easier. That is the only difference. You can use either 22 upon 7 or 3.14. Whenever diameter is a multiple of 7, it is better to use 22 upon 7. How far will a bicycle wheel of radius 30 centimeter travel in 20 complete revolutions? What are they asking for? So the cycle wheel is a perfect circle. One revolution is actually the circumference of the wheel. So first we will calculate the circumference. We will get it as 188.4 centimeter. Now the distance covered in 20 revolutions. So if one revolution is 188.4, 20 revolutions will be 20 multiplied by 188.4. Now today there is no worksheet attached. You are going to do a small project. So take two circular objects. The objects may include basketballs, hula hoops, bangles, cookies, pies, and pizzas, or anything you come across in your house, small or big. Then measure the object to find the circumference of each. So you can ask your mother to give you a string so that you can measure the circumference of it. If the object is big, like if it is a hula hoop, you may not find a string of that big. In that case, you can measure the diameter of the object. So it will be easier that you measure the diameter with the ruler or the string. Okay. Then multiply it with 3.14 to find the circumference. So you will find the circumference of two objects. So on an A4 size paper, you will write the object name, whichever you have taken, then the circumference of it. Like the two objects circumference, you will work it out. Then also draw a proper circle and label the parts of the circle including radius, diameter, chord, arc, center, segment and sector. Okay, hope it is clear. After that, click a picture of it and upload it. Thank you.